is never giving up!
Yo, what's up, my peoples? It's AntDaGamer, and this is AntVS Worldwide, aka AntVS X, period. But anyway, my peoples, it's about to go down. Before we get started here tonight, some may know a couple of days ago, AntVS X was delayed. I had some big problems. I think a lot of it comes in this matchup right here, and something with Jeff Hardy. And it did it outside of universe mode too. So I don't know if it's just a universe mode or 8-man type of scenario with certain custom characters. Also know that there's problems with the second slot when it comes to cars. I did testing with it. I know that sometimes if you select a second attire in that second slot on your car, it don't work. I had to change things around for Sasha and a couple other people to get it to work. Second attire does not show up, especially in universe mode. For some reason it just doesn't. Even if you select it, it just doesn't. I'm testing a little bit with this too, but what I want you guys to know about the show mainly here tonight as we do this kickoff show is that I promised everything was going to come on a Saturday, but after listening to you guys and what you guys wanted, some of you guys addressed the fact that I don't need to be in a rush for the show, and if I have to edit it, you know, big deal. I don't have to hurry up and rush the show because 2K20, the next 2K20 game is coming out. Well, 2K21 it will be, but next WWE 2K game is not coming out. Most likely, you know, it's been rumored, pretty much confirmed. So, hey, I got time to do this show. I got time to entertain the wrestling fans because it may be some time before new games comes out. So, with that being said, if I have to edit, I will edit. I'm hoping that I will not have to edit because it will save me some time because I like doing other things with myself. But definitely, as you guys can see though, we got this matchup right here. It's a big push 8-way extreme elimination matchup, which is pretty much an 8 extreme rules contest contested with 8-man through elimination style rules. And the winner of this matchup will get a guaranteed spot at Money in the Bank and be the first person to qualify for our Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which is coming up soon. Also, we are gearing up. Like I said, this is the road to Money in the Bank, and I'm looking forward to like what's gonna happen, especially with this matchup where we will see Sasha Banks and Tamina in action. That's right, Team Bad is back together. But let's take a look at some of the reasons why this happened, as I also pull up what Sasha posted on Twitter concerning this group getting back together. Sooner we can get that. All right, as you guys can see here, Stephanie McMahon was sent a message from Sasha Banks. Clearly, she wants people to thank Stephanie McMahon for being the reason Team Bad will be back in action on AntVS X. So, Extreme Revenge going down tonight. This matchup will be a 2-on-2 matchup. Also, apologies if you heard anyone at my window. I hate when my videos go ghetto like that. But let's just be real. I'm not in a studio. So, Sasha Banks and Tamina will be taking on Lacey, Evans, and Lana on the road to Money in the Bank. I'm looking forward to seeing what Team Bad is going to do. They got 10 minutes here tonight. AntVS X tag division rules that we do mainly on the show. It's a time contest, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be very interesting. Hopefully we have a clear-cut winner. If not, I guess it's going to continue on. I just found it very interesting as Lacey Evans and Lana, since it was Lacey Evans and Lana that gave Sasha a lot of trouble. Then last week, Stephanie McMahon jumping Tamina. For Naomi, she's just disappointed in her career so far, even though she just got here. I don't know how I feel about that. But when it comes to Sasha and Tamina, definitely I feel they have a reason to show resentment towards Stephanie McMahon. Then we're going to see Io Shirai versus the person we just talked about, Stephanie McMahon. I look forward to seeing Stephanie McMahon action again, as well as Io Shirai. Y'all know my heart's been with Io Shirai over the last couple weeks to get things done. I'm just wondering how it's going to be. I really am just wondering. Then we're going to see Tommaso Champa. Oh, let's rewind back a little bit. Remember, this matchup is part of the tournament. The tournament where we're going to crown the first ever All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Championship Tournament. You see right there the brackets. And the winner of EO and Stephanie tonight will go and take on the winner of Bailey and Rhea Ripley. But the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship will follow that. Triple H defending the title once again. I am still not happy with Triple H's actions over the last couple of weeks. I know he's celebrating his anniversary in wrestling. But when it comes to this, Tommaso Champa is definitely deserving. I don't know, some people say he lost at the pay-per-view. But the ratings say, if you look at the ratings say this man has the most powerful rating. He is the most fit to face the champion. Triple H doesn't have. These two are tied in ratings. They are tied in ratings, which is why this is happening tonight. There's a new ruling. If you see the Ageverse X newsletter, then you already know. The new ruling states if someone has a rating of yours equal or higher, they should be granted a title match immediately. They don't even have to wait to a pay-per-view. So that's going to definitely shake things up this year. Then we're going to see Bailey versus Rhea Ripley, another one of those All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship Women's Tournament. That's going to be great. Bailey and Rhea Ripley. I can't wait to see these two go at it. Last but not least, in our main event here tonight, we will see Adam Cole, baby, versus Dunne, the Bruiserweight, our Ageverse X Undisputed Worldwide Championship. And remember that rule that I just said as we go into this matchup. I know you're thinking Adam Cole lost against Triple H, but here's the deal. Adam Cole still has the best power rating in Ageverse X. So it's very appropriate that he takes on Dunne here tonight. I want to also, real quick, bring up the power ratings before we end the show. All right, you're looking at the power ratings right here, at least for the top three. Remember, you can go to my website, AntDaGamer.com, and I try to keep that updated. There's a section for managers. Remember, I also set managers. If you're out there, you're watching the show, you want to make sure your favorite superstar is on every show and gets a shot to climb the ratings. You know what to do. Just tell me in the comments you want to sign up as a manager and let me know who you want to manage. Adam Cole, though, has a whopping 13. He's been working. He's been doing his thing. He has a power rating of 13 compared to Triple H and Tommaso Champa, who are at 9. Now, Tommaso Champa also had a loss, just like Adam Cole, but yet these two are where they need to be because they put in that work every single week, and that's why they're getting these championship opportunities. Even though Adam Cole lost to Triple H last week, but he's not going to face Triple H this time. He's facing someone who I feel like hasn't been a big part of the show like he should have been. So that's going to lead us to our, the end of our kickoff show. Hope you guys enjoy it. And with that being said, we're going to begin the show. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, here we go with the Big Push Extreme Elimination Battle Royal. Our first here tonight on Ageverse X Worldwide is the charismatic enigma of Team Extreme, Jeff Hardy.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. And representing the Hardy Boys from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy was in the first ever Ageverse X. I'm just having a hard time starting the show now. He was in the first ever Money in the Bank contest for Ageverse X, and it was a great thing to see him in action, even though he did not win it. But the winner is in this Big Push Battle Royal here tonight. Now this guy Like I said, I want to keep my eye on Jeff Hardy and Seth Rollins in this matchup. They have history already this year. History that caused Lita to lose the championship, in a triple threat matchup, as Becky Lynch was added to a matchup that would have been 101 if it wasn't for Seth Rollins and a match-up challenge where Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch would beat Jeff Hardy and Lita to have Becky added to the matchup at Backlash. And now Seth Rollins also, because of that ultimatum, has a contract here in Age vs. X. And I'm looking to see Seth Rollins do big things here in Age vs. X. I really am. This man, Shinsuke Nakamura, could make his debut, as well as Seth Rollins, at the upcoming Money in the Bank pay-per-view, if he can qualify here tonight. This will not be the last chance for Shinsuke and Seth and all these competitors to qualify, but this is the first guaranteed spot. Shinsuke Nakamura, a guy that I wanted here on the show for so long, is now here in Age vs. X. Guys, don't forget to, if you're loving the show, you love what I do, to support with comments, thumb up, be cool, you know what I'm saying? Be nice, you know what I'm saying? To a dude that's bringing you entertainment with WWE 2K20. A lot of the top hype boys, they stopped. They couldn't handle this game and the things that it could do. And I'm not saying it's the greatest game, but I will say this. It does have its points. And it is workable. As you see, I haven't gave up on y'all. So give me a thumb up for giving you WWE 2K20 content and creating exclusive content at that, like no other. Aleister Black, though, and Shinsuke Nakamura, these two have met earlier this season, with Shinsuke coming out on top of their little rivalry. They're meeting again here tonight in that ring. You got to think there's some animosity still there, especially for Aleister Black. Maybe not for Shinsuke Nakamura, but for Aleister Black to get that guaranteed shot first, to be the first to qualify, he has to get past Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight.
Weighing in at 210 pounds,
Daniel Bryan is a man that was deemed the MVP from last season. And despite being MVP, Daniel Bryan has not been a champion in Age vs. X. Could this be the year? We talked about him, we talked about Adam Cole, and we wondered, was this the year for either of those two? Hopefully it will be. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't tell the future, but I can tell you, if there is a guy that you should watch out for, it is Daniel Bryan. Earlier tonight, I talked about the winner being in this battle royal as soon as this matchup started. The winner of last year's Money in the Bank contest was this man, Bobby Lashley. If anyone knows how to win that matchup, it is Bobby Lashley. Though there's one thing right now, he has to get himself in that matchup. But yeah, Bobby Lashley and Jeff Hardy knows what it's like to be in AJ vs. X Money in the Bank contest. Bobby Lashley last year would call himself Mr. Almighty in the Bank. Can he do it again this year? But first thing up, he's got to qualify. There's just so many different aspects to think of. When you have so many different stars, the question is, what stars will headline that event in that Money in the Bank contest? This guy did not compete in the Money in the Bank contest because he was champion during that time, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Sometimes I don't remember everything. But I do believe he was either a contender or a champion at that time, battling with Rey Mysterio and Finn Balor. I will go back, get my, and remind everybody during the upcoming AJ vs. X newsletter when it comes to the history and what Finn Balor was doing last year during Money in the Bank. I will give you a history lesson during the next AJ vs. X newsletter, which will be on AntDaGamer.com, of course. The question is Finn Balor and Bobby Lashley on the same page? Or could we have a problem with two individuals that just lost the championship, probably now finally might having an issue with one another? And as the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, comes to the ring, I want to remind you guys, AJ vs. X is the purest, realest wrestling simulation ever. I do not even know what's going to happen on my shows until they happen. All matches are simulated, and that is how it goes. I do not play anything. Nothing's predetermined. Maybe occasionally a storyline or two may come to mind that fits what's going on in that ring, but outside of that, AJ vs. X is the purest, realest wrestling simulation ever. And here comes the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. AJ vs. X worldwide here on Fox. The Fiend, no stranger to this type of environment, but maybe in this extreme environment. But we've seen the Fiend go extreme in that Firefly House Rules matchup against Tommaso Champa. So if he needs to get extreme, I'm sure the Fiend can do just that. But tonight, the question is, who's gonna dare get in this man's way? You seen what happened when Tommaso Champa got in this man's way? Tried to play mind games with this man, but in the end, it was the Fiend that got the best of Tommaso Champa. I don't even know what to say half the time when this man comes to the ring. I know we've seen this and see the same thing. People say some of the same things that I'm saying right now in WWE. But it is true. Every single word of it. The eeriness, the derangedness of the Fiend. And what could possibly happen, what this man could possibly do to his opponents in the ring is unreal. Scary. And here we go. Finally, this matchup beginning here tonight. Seth Rollins, Aleister Black going head to head. And oh man, the Fiend reaches out to Finn Balor early on here. Bobby Lashley on Shinsuke Nakamura with the snake eyes there. A lot of action in this one, no doubt about that. I'll call it to the best of my abilities, but I know there's going to be action everywhere. Some you may see that I don't even see. But that's why I even go back and watch some of my shows, and just to check them out, just to see some things, just to evaluate the superstars, and seeing if there's maybe someone that maybe has some talent even though they didn't get the W. The referee's down. Remember, every elimination will count. As you will climb up the rankings, you will only get one per elimination in this matchup, because you never know, someone else could have weakened up the other opponent. But they will get 1 point per elimination in this matchup for everyone who can get a pinfall. The final victor will get an additional 2 to their score as well. Seth Rollins with a nice move there on Aleister Black. And you know, you guys are just looking at just how deep the men's division, and I know the men's division get overshadowed a lot here in 80 vs. X, especially last season, you know, with everything that was going on in the women's division in WWE and around the globe at the time. Seeing women come in here, and Su Yung being a part of that, Taya Valkyrie as well, seeing those superstars be a part of what is pretty much a WWE-like schedule in 80 vs. X was very intriguing, and had everyone on their, just on the edge of their seats watching every single moment of the women's division. But if you look at the talent that we have right here in this ring right now for 80 vs. X, you're looking at some top tier talent. You know what I'm saying? Look at the, oh man, the back exploder suplex from the Fiend Bray Wyatt, taking out Finn Balor. Nice knee to the back by Shinsuke Nakamura, showing that strong style. Jeff Hardy down right here. I don't know what to say about Jeff Hardy. I know a lot of people might be a little bit unimpressed. I am a little bit unimpressed with Jeff Hardy. He has not gotten a W. His actions over the last couple of weeks is what pretty much is probably the reason why Lita is not the champion. But we can't put it all on Jeff Hardy. The matchup was a triple threat in a way because of Jeff Hardy, but we also can say Lita also lost that matchup. So hopefully Team Extreme themselves are looking at it as a team, but none of them have been able to get a L on Seth Rollins. Daniel Bryan now deeming it up for the yes movement. Power slam there. Shinsuke Nakamura with the toss into the corner. No eliminations yet. Remember, weapons can be used in this environment, and it is extreme, as we like to get here on X Worldwide. We like to say we put the X in extreme. The yes kicks taking down Jeff Hardy. It'll be an embarrassment for Jeff Hardy here tonight if he lost and be the first out of this match. Daniel going for the cover though. And Jeff Hardy is the first eliminated. I may have to evaluate Jeff Hardy's contract here. You know, Team Extreme, especially with Matt Hardy's speech at Backlash, they put themselves in a position where a lot of people were watching. A lot of people are watching Team Extreme. And now that they're failing, it's just making the losses look even worse for Team Extreme. I'm hoping they can get things on track. But you know, we're going to have to wait to see that. Daniel Bryan up top here. I mean, Finn Balor. Oh, my God. Finn Balor. With a nice diving, head first diving splash onto Seth. But Seth's up now. Finn did a little bit too much styling. He should have probably just went ahead and went in for the victory if he could have. Nice what we're seeing here. Also, something I just noticed, I will edit this in the future. Some may have noticed it just now. I just noticed it as I've been watching this. As you know, in the last patch, they also changed some of the lighting, and actually it kind of improved lighting. But for anyone that tinkered with the settings to get things just right for their arenas, you may see like a little film, like I'm seeing now around my superstars. You're seeing like a little stroke around the stars, due to the lighting choice that I made. I will mess around with that and change that. I will even update 80 vs. X Arena for those who downloaded it from me on PSN. And look at this, the Fiend choking out Aleister Black, who will be the next one eliminated in this matchup. But big up to Daniel Bryan, getting him a win here tonight. Aleister in the cover on the Fiend. And the kick out. Do you want to make the Fiend upset? We've seen the Fiend get eliminated the last time these battle royals and wanted to face the person eliminated. I think the same thing's going to happen here. If someone eliminates the Fiend, you're going to have to worry about the Fiend coming after you very soon. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way, it's the law that the Fiend lives by. He's going to come after you. You cause him defeat or embarrassment, he's going to come for you. Fiend busted open by Aleister Black. Sling blade on Bobby Lashley by Finn Balor. Right now I'm about to get my tongue tied when I say the Fiend and oh man, the back of Daniel Bryan there, crushed by the strong style of Shinsuke Nakamura. He's setting up here, setting up big. Shinsuke Nakamura looking for the Kinshasa. Oh, it strikes on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan down, courtesy of the Kinshasa, and he's out. Shinsuke Nakamura gets an elimination, and now we're getting closer and closer to figuring out who may qualify first for Money in the Bank. Tonight, titles on the line, and we get closer in the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship picture. This is going to be a great show. Don't forget to tell your friends about the channel, tell your friends about the show. There's a poll up. Let me know if you're a wrestling fan or a non-wrestling fan. If you're a non-wrestling fan, you're probably not watching this. But there's also a choice as an A-list gamer. That means you like both. Bam! Sister Abigail connects, and I may have to leave ringside in this important matchup, which I do not want to do, but I am going to have to do it. I will be right back, peeps. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. I am back now. Sometimes things happen, and it's just the way it is. I record these matches in a live type environment. So when I say live, I do mean it. Things are done lively. It's not in it's not a pre-recorded session or anything like that. And the Fiend gets the submission there on Seth Rollins. And it's down to him and Aleister Black. Aleister Black hits the black mask. Could this be it for the Fiend? Oh my God. And now Aleister Black with another one. Black mask there. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Aleister Black is the first to qualify. And I don't know who else Aleister Black eliminated, but what I've seen from Aleister Black here tonight, very impressive. Maybe he learned a thing or two for facing off against Shinsuke Nakamura, and maybe he's better now than he ever has been. I know he still's been, he kept training. He told me personally he's not going to give up. He's going to keep training. He's going to keep getting better and better. And tonight, he definitely did look better. But back to what I was saying earlier about, leaving the ringside for a moment as Aleister Black celebrates in that ring. Yo, it's a live time environment because it's not a pre-recorded matchup, that's been edited in a certain way or anything like that, or being played out by me. It is CPU versus CPU type matches. And yeah, let's proceed on to the next matchup. All right, guys, tonight, Team Bad is getting back together. Yes, you're going to see Sasha Banks and Tamina in action tonight against, ironically, two people that are on Steph McMahon's definite higher up paycheck. The team, two superstars that came in because of Steph McMahon and picked by Steph McMahon, and Lana and Lacey Evans. They are former tag team champions. They are definitely Steph McMahon's henchmen. Sasha Banks and Tamina looking to get some revenge here tonight on Stephanie for all the trouble they caused them. And it starts here tonight against these two. Tamina personally wanted her hands on Steph McMahon. She asked me. I told her why it's best for business. It cannot happen here tonight. Stephanie is already in action. But maybe next week we will see Tamina versus Stephanie one-on-one. It's going down. Maybe. Fans, right now Stephanie's trapped in that tournament. It's almost like giving her smoke to not have to face Tamina after her actions of beating Tamina last week, after their matchup, being very unsportsmanship-like and attacking Tamina. I don't understand it. Here comes Team Bad. Naomi is with them, but surprisingly, it's not going down that way tonight. And I did a custom Titantron off the script, but off the script there, I did a custom Titantron for them, but it's not showing up right now. So maybe I got to do it, in universe mode too, but. A lot of respect from these two, Tamina and Sasha Banks, here tonight. About to put it down for Ageverse X to show us what Team Bad is working with. Now, if they lose here tonight, ooh, how bad would that be? But I'm sure Stephanie would love every moment of it. And now that these two are a team, you got to think that maybe they could be headed maybe toward tag team goal. Who knows? We definitely need more teams, so I'm hoping Team Bad will try to maybe go for the tag team goal, because we need more teams, especially when it comes to the women's division. This team has not been faring too well. They're on a losing streak. And I hate to say it. Especially when it comes to Lacey Evans, as I'm a big fan. She's a fellow South Carolinian. We don't like nasties, especially in this Corona season. We try to stay 6 feet or more at all times. That's just how we roll. But I definitely don't want to see her losing again tonight, but it could happen. And if I were them, I would put the blame on Stephanie McMahon, because Stephanie is the reason why this team is back together. Sasha is a #1 contender, a former #1 contender. Tamina is a AJ vs. X original and veteran. And even though she hasn't won, she has the ability to get it done. And with Stephanie, with Sasha by her side at this moment, a lot of things can happen. Remember, this is a 10-minute contest under AJ vs. X rules. The counter there. Also, as I stated earlier tonight, some of the things I found out about WWE 2K20, for those that are looking for tips for WWE 2K20, when you're playing WWE 2K20 as of right now, a lot of times the creation you download, the second slot does not work well in universe mode. It may work outside of universe mode. So if you downloaded my Sasha and you're wondering why you can't set her second outfit, her second outfit is the Team Bad outfit, and you're wondering why it won't work, that is why. I plan on doing a Team Bad upload only for Sasha Banks in the future. So anyone that has a problem with that plays with them in universe mode, you can do it how you see fit. Right now, Sasha's in a little bit of trouble. Look at this. Lana with the ravishing buster. Sasha Banks with the kick out. These women cannot waste any time tonight. They're under time restraints in this AJ vs. X tag team divisional matchup. You got to think this win would get Sasha and Tamina not only closer to getting revenge against Stephanie McMahon, but closer to maybe getting gold. At one time, I was suggesting that, Tamina hook up with Io Shirai. But look at what we got here now. We got Sasha Banks and Tamina together again. And Naomi as well. Naomi not here tonight. But Naomi told me personally that she has joined Sasha and them. Remember, Naomi was very upset as well after her loss. So, it just goes to show. Like, these women are upset with where they are. They're going to make a statement. Naomi maybe not so much upset with Stephanie as these other two who have had issues with Stephanie McMahon. Sasha Banks from last year, a little bit this year, and Tamina this year, definitely just the other week, being attacked by Stephanie McMahon. Nice counter by Sasha Banks. Like she's going to... It looks like she was going to go for the tag there, but instead she decided to go for a pin here. Maybe because she noticed that Lacey was down for a good bit. Hopefully that's not a mistake as she lifts her up. Kick to the gut here. And the Shining Wizard by Mrs. Bad herself, Sasha Banks. We got a little bit over 6 minutes now. Actually, a good bit over 6 minutes. Close to 7 minutes. A little less than 7 minutes. And we got the Russian leg quick counter from Sasha, elbowing it up. But she's tired. Sasha seems very fatigued here tonight. She has been in there, I think, a little bit too long. Into the corner, and finally Tamina's going to get in. The combination from Tamina and Sasha Banks into the cover, should they go. I'm not gonna lie, I think it'd be good for business to see Tamina and Sasha as the champs. In another story, off the script, their hair glitching like a boss. Look at this. Tamina, can she get her up? She gets her up. And the nice suplex. Tagged in Lacey Evans here. Lacey was tapped out by Sonya Deville. How great Sonya Deville has been. We haven't seen them much. We've had those rare special occasions this year when we see champions in action. This is another reason why tonight's a treat, because we haven't seen much of Pete Dunne in action. Yes, we've seen a lot of Triple H, but not Pete Dunne. Kick out right there. Tamina gearing up for a punch. Lacey went out, and now, oh! Lacey Evans with a strike of her own. It wasn't a woman's right, but it was a hard left. Now Lacey loving her work here against Tamina. When it comes to the current experience in 80 vs. X ring, you got to give that to Lacey Evans and Lana. Ravishing and classy and ravishing. I don't even know what they're going by. I need to get an official word on what the heck they're going by currently. They haven't even been coming out together. They've been coming out separately, which makes me wonder, is there some problems with these two? I heard they're not hanging out that much together. That there may be some issues within the tag team, but they need to get on the same page here tonight. Definitely. Lacey's gonna let her tag in Sasha. And now here we go. Snapmare followed by a kick to the spine. Lacey Evans looking the best out of these two tonight between Lana, when it comes to Lana and Lacey. Oh man, here we go. Women's right on Sasha Banks. 1, 2, 3. Team Bad, not so bad in their first matchup. Not so bad. That's what I'm saying. With 80 vs. X, you never know what's going to happen. Just because the team gets together on their debut, they may not win their debut. You know, you see it all the time in WWE where, you know, these people, they debut and usually they win. It definitely doesn't happen like that all the time in 80 vs. X. And you can see right here, Team Bad embarrassed again here tonight. This time by Stephanie McMahon's henchmen. And I know they just got back together, but I'm just speaking on what happened last week and what happened this week.
Here are your winners, the ravishing Russian Lana and Lacey Evans.
Will Team Bad ever get their redemption against Stephanie McMahon? All right, let's take a look at the brackets of the 80 vs. X All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Championship Tournament brackets. You can see here last week it was EO versus Mandy. I still can't believe I signed Mandy, but EO would get the W. And as we also mentioned, this was Tamina versus Stephanie. Stephanie surprisingly got the W and then showed a very tremendous lack of disrespect versus Tamina, which came to the coalition of Team Bad coming back together. Even though they wasn't impressive tonight, I still see big things for the future of them. Also, Naomi lost, who was also joining Team Bad, who was very upset after her outcome. She lost against Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley will advance to take on Bayley, who won over Taya Valkyrie last week. As you guys can see, whoever wins this match and the match later tonight between Bayley and Rhea Ripley will be in the finals for the championship. But this matchup right now, Io Shirai and Stephanie McMahon is looking to impress the entire 80 vs. X. But I do want to confirm once again, if you're having any issues with crashing in universe mode, 9 times out of 10 it's because the second attire in the second slot on attires. For example, you always have 2 slots when you create a superstar or a separate attire. That second slot for some reason is not available like it should be in universe mode. And anytime it tries to load that slot, usually it messes up. If you want a second attire, you're gonna have to like use another slot. I know that's crazy, but that's the only way it works. But it's good to see Io in action here tonight, taking on Steph McMahon. And one again, how do I know? Because majority of my issues that I had in universe mode with crashing, usually I fixed them by removing that second attire. And you may see that on the things I shared over the last couple of weeks. You may notice that it's the same attire. One's a manager attire, others like a wrestling attire. Just the way it is this year, man. But anyway, Steph McMahon coming out here with that smug look on her face, looking like she rules the world, thinking she is the boss. Well, she is kind of the boss when it comes to the women's division in a way. But what would it be like for the women's locker room if Steph McMahon does win that title, wins that All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship, and then her and Triple H will have both the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championships. If Triple H wins here tonight and continues to win like he's been doing, they will definitely be the biggest power couple we've seen in 80 vs. X. Here we go. Io and Stephanie McMahon. Winner of this will go to the finals for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Championship to become the first ever. Stephanie McMahon with a nice counter there. Remember, Stephanie said she wanted to show everybody that she wasn't on the cover of Muscle and Fitness just because of her last name. She was on the cover of Muscle and Fitness because she is very athletic. You know, outside of getting it on in the boardroom, she gets it on in the gym, and she wants people to know that she can get it done in the ring as well. 80 vs. X in this tournament was a chance for her to prove that by beating some of the best, if she can beat some of the best. I asked Stephanie why did she do what she did last week against Tamina. She says her actions was mainly just to make a statement to all the women in the locker room that she means business, that she wants that All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship, and that she wants some gold around her waist this year. I'm sure Stephanie also impressed with Lacey and Lana getting a victory here tonight. They haven't got a victory in some time. They were on a losing streak, as I mentioned. But how about Stephanie McMahon? I don't recall Stephanie ever losing. She has not lost. Technically, Stephanie has not lost in 80 vs. X. Can Io Shirai put a big historic moment on her career by advancing and defeating Stephanie McMahon here tonight? Now, it's like Stephanie McMahon has a prestige around her in her own right. Look at this. Oh, just tossing Io Shirai. The cover here by Stephanie McMahon. One. Gonna get some one there. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips I gave you for if you've been having some issues with WWE 2K20. I get people that usually want to ask me, not in the comments, but on PlayStation Network. But oh man, what a sling that was. But I don't mind asking questions. But I hope you guys will show me some love as well and watch some of my series, not just 80 vs. X, but some of my highlight series that are incoming as well. I'm going to be playing a new game called Obey Me on the channel. It may be already up. You may want to check that out as well. It's going to be highlight style, showcasing some great moments in that cool indie game, My Hero Academia, and more. And now the choking from Stephanie McMahon on Io Shirai. Io gets in these matches that are very unprecedented. They're sometimes long, but she stays in there. So, she has a lot of durability, and that's what her matches have definitely shown us. The Io can go the distance, even if she doesn't win. But actually, I also think it also makes her, the longer the match go on, I think the match favors Io Shirai. Definitely in this matchup as well, despite Stephanie spending so much time in the gym. But I don't know, Stephanie could prove me wrong. And now Stephanie trying to wear Io down. Wearing Io down. My little thickie. And now, oh God. The back of Io being crushed there. The cover from Stephanie. And the kick out from Io Shirai. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this matchup is determined who will be in the finals of the 80 vs. X All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship Tournament for the women's division. The pedigree connects. Could that be it? Is Stephanie going to the final matchup? 1, 2. Oh, the kick out from Io Shirai. Like I said, my girl Io, she has the durability to stay in a match. And now she's locking in the submission. Crossface from Io Shirai. What we're gonna see here? Stephanie went for something. Io's countering it, but oh my God, she gets her again. The pedigree's gonna connect again. Back to back pedigrees. Stephanie's down. Oh, she's back up now. Will she get the cover? She gets the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. It's over. Stephanie McMahon is going to the finals. Stephanie has all the momentum right now. I know some of you guys think, how is this happening? Stephanie momentum off the script. This show is done in universe mode. Maybe one day I'll do another video explaining universe mode and momentum. But that momentum in universe mode can cause the worst rated wrestler become a champion and go on a streak if they start winning the appropriate matches and winning in a row. And it doesn't have to be in a row. A big time match against a big time champion or someone higher in the power ratings than them will increase their momentum and their strength, and it will affect their stats. And right now, Stephanie is she's just rolling. She's just rolling. That's just how it goes. And I wanted Io to win that. I'm not gonna lie, but Stephanie advances in the 80 vs. X All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Championship Tournament. Coming up next, it's the 80 vs. X All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship for the men's division. We just seen Stephanie advance, and I'm sure Triple H is kind of happy about that. But what if Triple H don't advance here tonight? What happens? Like, what will he do? It is Tommaso Champa versus Triple H, and it's going down right here, right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the All-Star Professional Championship.
This is a WrestleMania rematch for Tommaso Ciampa. If you guys haven't seen 80 vs. X Season 1 WrestleMania for the first time, you guys should check it out. That was a great event, and I'm not just saying it because it's my show. It was a great event. The views show it, the people in the comments show it. It was a great event. The wrestling itself showed it. The moments that we made on that night. Triple H and Tommaso Ciampa looking to make even a better matchup than it was that night. But as Tommaso Ciampa comes to the ring, I want to also show you guys once again, in case you missed it in the kickoff show, the power ratings. These are the top 3 performers, as we will see Adam Cole later on tonight. And I mentioned in the kickoff show why certain people were getting shots, just because now if your rating is tied or more to a champion, you will get a shot, which is why Adam Cole is getting the championship shot he's getting, and why Tommaso Ciampa is getting the shot that he is getting tonight against Triple H. But it's time to play the game. I do want to congratulate Triple H on the anniversary of his wrestling career. You know, it's kind of ironic that he's actually also still doing all this stuff right now in AntDaGamer X. So to see Triple H do all these things that he's been doing here on my show, it's kind of cool. It's kind of awesome. I don't respect his actions, but I do respect how he acquired the AntDaGamer X All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship. And he did it in a manner that wasn't cheap or anything like that. I do respect everything that he's added to this show. Everything he's added, it's just been amazing. It's just been amazing. And I do appreciate the game Triple H and everything he's done on this show. The big question is, will Triple H still be the champion? And will Stephanie McMahon get the championship? I know that's something that people don't want to see, just because maybe their feelings toward these two and what they've been doing on the show and their actions against other people. But I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, I'm really digging, you know, the thought of it, just because it makes for a very dynamic storyline. And I'm in the business for ratings, and it's honestly, it's those type of things that keeps people watching. You know it. I hate to sound like Zack Ryder, but woo 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 woo, you know it, bro.
Introducing the challenger from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Champa. And introducing the champion from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds. He is the Game Triple H.
The Battle of the Bears and the Bald Heads. Triple H defending his All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship here tonight. Once again, this is 3 defenses in a row for the game Triple H. And he do it here tonight once again. Champa. Full-fledged ahead, both of these two right here. They know each other kind of well. And we know this is going to be aggressive, and this is going to be kind of personal between these two. Like I said, because of WrestleMania this past season, in season 1, seeing these two go at it, and it was Triple H that took the title away from Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa knows right now is his chance. These opportunities may not come for him so soon again. Especially after tonight's big push battle royal. Who knows, there may be someone in position once again next week to take on Triple H. And that's why AntDaGamer X takes wrestling to the next level with rules like I make that puts a champion on his toes and makes sure that each champion that we have deserves it, and just brings more prestige beyond the championship. And look at Tommaso Ciampa locking it in there. Locking it in. I mean, because honestly, if Pete Dunne cannot beat Adam Cole tonight, then Adam Cole deserves that championship spot. He deserves to be that champion, you know, with everything he's been through, even though he hasn't beat Triple H. But like we said, we have a little pay-per-view coming up every year called Undisputed, where if another champion is better, they can show it. They can prove it. The headlock's locked in, and the game is just going to the head here, trying to wreaking that damage. Bam! Right in the face of Tommaso Ciampa, and exploded suplex. The action in this one, baby, is off the charts. Triple H rolling outside the ring. You know, I also want to say, fuck you, 2K, because you messed up the freaking ratings. Why do y'all care so much about people in these ratings in CPU matches? I can understand. I don't understand why you care in 2-player matches. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Like, if someone's able to put in on a good 5-star matchup, where it's a CPU matchup or a 2-player matchup, it's not that big of a deal. It's not, but it's kind of a big deal that it's not there. Like, I want people to know that this matchup is a 5-star matchup if it achieves 5-star matchup ratings. And that's just, I'm just saying. Bam! A knee, running knee. Triple H is busted open. Like I said, this was going to be hard-hitting. It was going to be personal. Triple H busted open already. I don't really see much of the blood, but I know I seen something. I seen a little something like went out there. I'm sure he's busted. May take some time for it to really show, but the game now needs to do something because Tommaso Ciampa is coming for that championship. Triple H now power elbow to the spine, to the back of Tommaso Ciampa, and now the cover from the game. That's that respect there from the game. Triple H, he knows right now he's in a battle with Tommaso Ciampa. You know, heck, you know, that's the game. He already knew. He already knew this was going to be a battle. And he's prepared. He probably had a plan A, a B, and a C. Triple H, a student of the game. Right now representing the Age vs. X game with the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship. Also representing the Prime member DX. DX holding all the titles as well. You know, DX, X-Pac, Shawn Michaels, the tag team champions. You know, they had some time off. They haven't seen much of the tag team division over the last couple of weeks, but best believe we're not done. And once again, Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa may be gearing up here. This matchup contested under normal rules, so he needs to get a pinfall in the ring. He cannot use any weapons. He has to do it fair and square. And look at this. Tommaso Ciampa, oh my God, with some white noise on the outside, making some noise for these 80 vs. X fans. This is what I'm talking about. This is 80 vs. X at its finest. And I know we delayed the show. I know it's been a hard road getting here and it's been rocky, but I'm telling you guys, we're not done. We're far from over. We got a whole lot of action, a whole lot of great shows to come for you. So if you ain't done so already, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend about the channel, tell a friend about the show and all that. Tommaso again, trying to gear up from that move to the back, but now Triple H hit it back in, and Triple H wins by count out. This is the second time Tommaso tried to do what he did before. I don't know why he does stuff like this, but Tommaso Ciampa just screwed himself. Triple H keeps the title. All right, I'm about to explain the brackets once again and what's going down. But before I do that, I do want to say something about what we just witnessed. I'm starting to feel like Tommaso Ciampa is purposely winning by count out in all his matches, which is kind of crazy that he's doing this. But I'm thinking he's trying to win by count out in all his matches. He cannot win the championship that way. It feels like he's trying to ease his way to the top and maybe for the top championship. Because normally I give people win, you know, that would have been a 3-point bout win for him, even though Triple H would still keep the title. But I'm starting to think I may reduce count out victories to just one, because this has gotten insane with Tommaso Ciampa. I don't understand what he's doing. But looking at the brackets here, Stephanie advanced. She will be taking on the winner of this matchup, Bayley or Rhea Ripley. It's going to be a great matchup, no doubt. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. It is Bayley versus Rhea Ripley. Bayley just signed not that long ago, so it's interesting to see how Bayley's going to do here tonight as well. We could see two undefeated people go head to head in the finals. Really could. She's a SmackDown Women's Champion, and she's giving some extra, you know, all-star merit to this tournament here. And that's what it was all about as well. We had that with the Raw Championship with Becky Lynch. We wanted to do something like that with the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship tournament as well. So here we go. We signed Sasha to this tournament. We signed Bayley. And I say Sasha. I wonder what Bayley feels like about everything that's been going on with Sasha. Are they on the same terms here in vs. X, or are they just doing their thing separately? Who knows? When I thought of this championship, I also thought about everything that Rhea Ripley did, her journey, you know, for some of these new superstars, and everything that Rhea Ripley was doing for the show, but didn't have anything to show for it too much. Then I said, you know what, we need another championship for the women. Even though this chick is also the NXT Women's Champion, this is kind of crazy here tonight. But actually, I need to take the title away from her, as she's not the Women's Champion anymore. So act like that's not even happening there. Off storyline, off the script there. That did not happen. Let's just forget about what I just said. But seeing Rhea Ripley here, and the fact that she lost the NXT Women's Championship, this is going to be a big-time matchup between her and Bayley. Bayley, Rhea Ripley, winner goes to the finals. What is Bayley doing? I swear I had nothing to do with that. That's just the AI on its own, and some weird things going on with this game in 2K20. It happens sometimes. Oh man. Nice overhead bridging suplex that was, and now once again Rhea Ripley with the takedown. How ironic would it be if Rhea Ripley makes it to the final, the same person that she let take on Sasha Banks a couple weeks ago would be the same person that she has to beat her own self to win the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship. And some might wonder, is it going down next week? Yes, it will be going down in the next taping. We are not going to wait. The finals will be at the next taping. And we're also going to see in that same taping Lita getting her rematch versus Trish Stratus. We're not going to wait the Money in the Bank. That's going to happen in the upcoming weeks. Yes. That's going to be great. It's going to be crazy. Like I said, things are going to be done a little bit different this year. I want to keep people on their toes. I want to keep people watching the show. You never know. You never know what could happen at any certain time right now, Age vs. X. You never know what to expect. Rhea Ripley, all control here. Jumping net breaker. Bayley no-sold it right back up. It's shedding RKO every time Rhea Ripley hits that move here in Age vs. X. Surprisingly, there is no Randy Orton on this show. Bayley picks her up and went for the elbow. Missed there. Rhea Ripley. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty there. And oh, man. This is getting real crazy right now. Look at this. Over another Bayley. Oh, my God. Bayley trying to put that comeback in here and go on to the finals. I think both of these women make an interesting concept for Stephanie McMahon to have to face in the ending. Bayley, someone who's friends with Sasha Banks, who Stephanie has had some issues with. And then you have, well, not some issues, a lot of issues with. And then you have Rhea Ripley, the person that Stephanie McMahon placed in front of Sasha Banks for her to keep her #1 contendership on the road to Backlash. But don't forget, we're not done after this matchup. Our main event will feature AJ vs. X All-Star, AJ vs. X Undisputed. I've been saying All-Star all night, people. AJ vs. X Undisputed Worldwide Championship. Look, back and forth, these two going, but one of them get the pin. And finally, they stop there. Over these two do not want to give up. So Bayley get her first loss in AJ vs. X versus the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley trying to set up for the Nightmare Express. Yes, I deemed it when after the Nightmare Express tag team. Bayley would not give up, and the fans are loving it, chanting, "This is awesome." Nice punch there. Bayley taunting, and it hits the Bayley to belly. And a kick out from Rhea Ripley. This match continues on. These two are tough. They're hard hitting. And honestly, I think it would be a miracle if Stephanie gets through one of these two. But you never know. Bayley again with a second. Bayley to belly. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. She advances to the finals. We got two undefeated people. One of them will be undefeated. One that will be defeated. One's gonna get an L for the first time. Come to All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship Tournament next week. Rhea Ripley disappointed in herself. So close once again at getting championship gold, but could not get it done. All right, guys, coming up is our main event. It's our special main event art, the Undisputed Worldwide Championship. Coming up next here, AJ vs. X Worldwide on Fox. We're going to see Adam Cole, baby, versus Dunne. And we'll probably bring up those power ratings again, just in case you missed it. You know, I know people skim through these episodes sometimes. But just in case you missed it, we're going to bring it up right now. Adam Cole has a power rating of 13, which is why he's getting this matchup. Because Dunne does not have a rating that is better than Adam Cole's. If it was, Adam Cole would not be given this shot. So if you're wondering why he's getting this shot over Triple H, over anyone else, that is why. Because Adam Cole has the best rating in the business despite his losses. He has the best. He has the best. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that special artwork for main events. It's one of the things that I've been doing to make the show even better, to help you guys enjoy the show even more. But anyway, coming up next, Adam Cole. Will he win AJ vs. X Undisputed Worldwide Championship despite not being able to defeat Triple H last week? We're about to find out. My daughter's in the building, making things a little ghetto. But that's because she likes Adam Cole. Make sure you check out my video, Be Jealous, with John Morrison. It features my daughter. And a matchup between Adam Cole and John Morrison, where she didn't ask for what happened, but it happened. And Adam Cole comes to the ring right now to shock the system and maybe do what he couldn't do against Triple H, but do it against Dunne. Guys, I'm also doing a little project trying to make Adam Cole's model a little bit better. Some may know that I feel like Adam Cole's model is worse than it ever was this year. I think his 2K19 model was better. The model this year would have been on point, but his facial hair ruins it. The lightning at times ruin it. So I'm trying to do something to fix his facial hair to improve the way he looks, because I think that's the main problem. As well as his hair being black when it should be like a dark, just brownish color, as I am slowly doing here. That is not the final product. I'm not really satisfied with that one either, but I am working on it. And when I do, it'll be available to download in an improvement pack for Adam Cole. Here comes 80% undisputed worldwide champion, Pete Dunne. You know, I was very happy for Pete Dunne when he won the championship, but in my opinion, Pete Dunne has not been a fighting champion like the likes of Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor, or even Bobby Lashley. So here we are right now, and the title's so glitched up right now. And here we are right now, though. Pete Dunne is defending this championship, and that's another reason I put those new rules in play about the power ratings. Honestly, I'm also giving these champions a chance to be some of the best champions and show people why they are the champion. They will still be defeating against the very best, but they're going to be doing it more often. Not at just pay-per-views, but it could be a weekly thing where these titles are being defended. The crowd going crazy for Adam Cole here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Adam Cole. And introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
What Pete Dunne can do here tonight against Adam Cole, a man that's been a force every single week against these champions. Could the force of Adam Cole be enough to topple Pete Dunne and finally win a championship? These two are reuniting here tonight. Last year, these two had an incredible matchup that set the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship in order and began something big for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Championship. But right there, it looked like Adam Cole hit very hard there. I hope he's not hurt early on now, because these matches, they start to take a toll on you week after week. And you notice Adam Cole's wearing a shirt. Off the script there, this happened because I guess I forgot to take it off when I was doing my editing. Maybe Adam Cole has some wounds there that he doesn't want Pete Dunne to know about. You know, he's been attacked several times. He's been attacked by Triple H. He was in that big matchup last week, that Undisputed Rules matchup. Lost his own rules. You know, Adam Cole, he said, you know what, you got to respect the game. You know, even though you may not respect his actions, you got to respect the game that he plays, and the fact that he was able to win under his own rules last week. And that's true. He also went on to tell me, he said, but tonight with him and Pete Dunne, he respects Pete Dunne, but right now it's losing 3 in a row. He doesn't want to do that. But Adam Cole, in a way, you got to think, we talk about the heart and soul of these shows sometimes. Adam Cole, when you look at this season, has been the heart and soul of this show. He's fighting week after week, almost non-stop. He is definitely a big face on this show. There you go, tuning up for the fans right there with the Adam Cole, baby. Once again, we don't need a count out here. Adam Cole broke up the count there. Thank God. I did not want another count out situation here tonight. And as of today, draws, count outs, victories are only 1 point for each competitor. So even though it's a win, it's not really a win. It's kind of a draw. Maybe I'll make it a 1.5. Yeah, maybe 1.5. What are y'all doing? Adam Cole, I don't know if he got too involved there. I think he did. So what we're going to do, I don't want to do it, but that's a draw. We're not going to end on a draw, so we're going to restart this matchup right here, right now. No draws, yo. No draws. That was a draw there. We do not want to draw here tonight. Adam Cole, Pete Dunne, you guys pay attention. Oh, man, a nice boot. And now the pin cover from Adam Cole. No draws here tonight for this main event. We already had one of those tonight. We don't need another one. I don't know what's going on with these superstars. 2K. And an enziguri to the head. And an elbow. What's Pete Dunne gonna do here? More elbows. We got an elbow fight going on here. Oh, thought he was gonna get a running elbow, and oh man, the reverse STO face buster. Adam Cole in with a DDT. Off the rope. Oh man, right to the face. And this thing is getting personal and getting personal fast. But one thing I do not want to see is another draw. I do not want to see another draw. No, you guys do not want to see another draw, but we're not leaving here tonight until we see a clear-cut winner between these two. Kick to the head. And a slap. We thought these two had respect, but sometimes you gotta slap some sense into your opponent, even if you do respect them. And that's what Adam Cole is doing right now. And I hate to say it, Adam Cole has looked like the better performer. You know, Pete Dunne, I think he's a little rusty. I've said it in the last couple matches Pete Dunne had. He beat Bret Hart, but I feel like he barely beat Bret Hart. Now he's in the ring against Adam Cole, a guy who I think could potentially one-on-one also beat Bret Hart. And let's remember, Bret Hart is not out of the agenda. He is still an active wrestler here at AntDaGamer X. Bret Hart could come back here one night and decide to take on, Adam Cole. He could. Even though he's thinking about retiring, he says, he just wanted to make a statement in AntDaGamer X and make some history. He said he did that by being the first ever Royal Rumble winner. And that matchup with Pete Dunne could be the last we've seen of Bret Hart. But regardless of what he do, I will respect it. But oh man, Bruiser Road, which is the roadway trip that will send you down that bitter end. If it connects, oh, it looked like he went for it. Adam Cole knew it was coming. A dazed Pete Dunne gets the Irish whip. Adam Cole, oh, with a super kick, baby. Adam Cole now into the cover. Oh, so close. We almost had a new champion. Adam Cole almost had some extra gold, baby, around his waist. The counter, and oh man, wrecking those eyes. Pete Dunne now takes him down. Gonna start working on those limbs. Now that's the Pete Dunne that I know. You know, that's one of the things, like, we haven't seen Pete Dunne breaking down those limbs like he used to. His offense has been a little different, a little bit not aggressive, and that bruiser core like I'm used to. Oh, what was Pete Dunne thinking there? Bad timing causes Adam Cole to get control and hits the suplex. This matchup for the 80 vs. X Undisputed Worldwide Championship. Right here on 80 vs. X Worldwide. Oh my God. Nice counter by Dunne. The takedown there from Adam Cole. Adam Cole gets took down by Pete Dunne. Back and forth, back and forth. Lacey 2 know that now they're going to have to end it on the inside. Here comes Pete Dunne once again. Oh man, this time with a submission. Adam Cole is in trouble here. This submission, oh God, he's going after those limbs. He's going to break the fingers of Adam Cole here and hurt the arm. Oh my God, and the elbows. That maneuver manipulates several limbs at once. Adam Cole with the punches. Nightmare. Kick to the back. Into the cover goes Adam Cole. 1, 2. The kick out from Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne gonna try to prove to me tonight that he is a worthy champion, I guess. Oh my God, here we go. Pete Dunne now showing that bruiser core style that I was talking about. Oh my God, to the back of the head of Adam Cole. Someone call a doctor. But only a 2 count here. Adam Cole still in it. I don't know how he's still in it, but he is. Adam Cole doesn't want to disappoint himself or the fans here. Him and Pete Dunne showing once again why they put on some great matches. Off the rope, here comes the last shot. Will Adam Cole finally be a champion in 80 vs. X? 1, 2, and the kick out from Pete Dunne. Adam Cole cannot believe it. What does it take to keep the bruiserweight down? He's gonna make the bruiserweight take a knee to the back of the head, just like he took that shot to the back of the head as well. That stomp. Good God, I'm still thinking about it. Might have a PTSD from that. Pete Dunne now. Setting him up here. Oh God, the punch. And the severing move. This is Pete Dunne working his best work that we've seen in a long time. And I knew he was going to have to pull out his best work to beat Adam Cole, baby. Swinging net breaker. But he still haven't beaten Adam Cole, even though this has been his best work so far we've seen. Look at this. Oh, a counter. Pete Dunne. Sit down powerbomb from the bruiserweight. Look at that nice counter into the leg. Put a shot to the leg, to the shin, and now Adam Cole lifts him up. Uchi-Shiroki. What a match this has been. We had a slow start. We had to restart it, but since restarting the matchup, and oh God, these two back on the outside again. Come on, you two. Come on, you two. Get in there. Get back in there. Here we go again. I'm scared of my... Excuse me there. I'm scared of these wrestlers on the outside now. I really am. You guys probably are too. Are you kidding me right now? These two refuse to end on good terms. I do not know what is going on. I have no idea what to say about this. We're going to end the show next week. No countouts. Falls count anywhere. I see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.